Oh, here it goes. I am Team Doomis. This is the TDM Podcast where the M stands for money being made around here. Money being made around here. I hope everyone had an excellent 420. To some people, it's 420 every day, but I hope still that you all enjoyed the holiday regardless. Um, it just came to me a couple seconds ago. I'm going to start selling pee. So I know, crazy, right? Not only am I doing this podcast, telling jokes on the side, I'm also be a urine farm. So if you need some urine, just hit me in the DMs, see what we can do. Prices will be very negotiable. Extra for overnight delivery. Um, you just take the bottle of pee and you just warm the bottle up. You don't warm the pee up itself. You warm the bottle. You know what? If you're actually buying pee from a podcast, then you're pretty much knowledgeable on all things shady. So I don't have to put the how tos out there. Um, my homeboy he had hit me up and said, hey, you mentioned Charlie Murphy in one episode, and you mentioned Aaron Hernandez in another, and they both end up meeting an untimely demise, which is very very sad. Um, to hear. I hope I don't have those powers. But just in case I do, if you have an ex or a baby mama or a baby daddy that you would like me to shout out on this podcast to just test those powers, again, slide in them DMs, man. We'll negotiate some prices. Like I said, man, this is the money being made around here podcast. Speaking about Aaron Hernandez, I will talk about him a little bit later. But before that, I'm going to talk about Caitlyn Jenner. Now, I know like this whole Caitlyn Jenner thing, they're really milking it. One thing about the Kardashians, they can really, really, really get paid for nothing. Like you would think that Caitlyn Jenner was the first woman who was previously a man. It's been like that since the beginning of time. People who have, identify with a different gender, or have been homosexual, or have cross dressed per se, that is not new whatsoever. So I'm not sure why Caitlyn Jenner is getting all this attention, all this press. Every time they talk, there's a person with a money bag right next to her. So, but anyway, she released some memoirs and she was talking about her then wife, uh, Chris Jenner. And she said that she would loudly boo Chris's vagina. Now I'm not sure how one boos a vagina. Like there should be like a thing, like if you read the memoir, there should be like a little caption on the side explains like how the fuck do you boo a vagina? Like was like when she walked into the room with her fucking lingerie on, like, hey baby, I'm all yours. Was he like, boo, boo, get that vagina out of here, boo? Or was he like, hitting that shit from the back, headboard rattling like, boo, boo, this vagina sucks, boo? Or was he like sucking on her clitoris and then he like went down that inch and like spread her fucking labia apart and was like, boo, boo, I hate this vagina, boo. Like I don't know how that would like and poor Kardashian kids, they're probably in their room sleep, scared of the spooky ghost coming from their parents' room, just boos just echoing down the hallways as they like just hold their bears, like, oh my god, the ghost is back again. Just a terrible, terrible. Like, how do you even live like that? Like, if I walked into the room with a fucking rock hard one, about to drop the hammer on my girl, and she looked up at my dick and she's like, boo, boo, get that dick out of here, boo. Like I would be devastated. Like say she was like slobbing me up right, and then she like pulled my dick out, and then she was like speaking into my dick head, like, boo, boo, I hate this dick, boo. Like I would call a Uber to my own house, get in the back, and just say off a bridge, dude. Just fucking drive me to the next bridge. Get off the just fucking drive me off that motherfucker, dude. That would be a devastating, devastating thing to happen to you, I assume. And I guess if you're in a relationship right now and you don't know how to get out of it, I guess boo your mate's genitals. I mean, but caution though, that might get some people beat the fuck up. So just do what you think your relationship can handle. If you think that your relationship can end off of booing someone's genitals, then by all means do it. But if you think that you're either going to be stuck going to counseling now or get beat the fuck up, don't boo it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, don't boo it. Just the boo. Like, I can't even imagine that shit, man. It's fucking hilarious. So we're gonna get in this Aaron Hernandez thing. Just a very interesting topic. So if you haven't heard, he commits suicide after beating the double murder trial. Everyone thought that maybe he could take his first trial back to court and like overdo it and stuff like that, but not the case, not the case whatsoever. But not only did he commit suicide, but what's more interesting is apparently he left three suicide notes. One went to his fiance, one went to his daughter, and apparently one went to his gay lover. The biggest news out of this whole suicide thing is Aaron Hernandez being bisexual, or the rumors of him being bisexual have some evidence behind them now. Um, Actually, all his old homeboys who are doing jail time now are all confirming the case that he was bisexual. Apparently, he was, he had a boyfriend while he was in jail. Um, but the thing about it is, it's a lot of dudes with boyfriends in prison who weren't really gay when they went in, but they stare down that motherfucking life. They're like, you know what? I guess I'm gonna get some butthole now because I can't get anything else. But yeah, I just can't wait till like everything settles, and then there's the 30 for 30 that comes out that like shines light on this whole thing because not only was he an NFL star, uh, troubled youth, just going around selling drugs, killing people, and then bisexual on top of all that. Like that is a very, very interesting character. Um, I'm also not sure if they're using this whole bisexual thing to attack his character. Not saying that being homosexual is a negative thing whatsoever, but some may see it as so. Some may just look at him as like, he's not that tough of a guy, because he was bisexual. But there are gay motherfuckers walking this road that will beat you the fuck up. So I don't know how people think that. Just a very interesting story, man. I really can't wait to see when the dust settles and how this will all play out. Um, Next, Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly lost his job at Fox News. People are celebrating in the streets. I'm not really sure why. So Fox News is a 24-hour news network in the states. Um, a lot of people who are pro Fox News, they say it's a conservative media. They're the only people telling the truth. Um, Stuff like that. People who are against Fox News saying it's just propaganda, it's racist, it's sexist, blah blah blah. I will say that you really can't defend any 24-hour news station. They're all a bunch of like they tell a slanted opinion. They give views to the audience that they want them to believe. It's all propaganda on both sides. Like if you're getting your news from 24-hour news, you're not getting the whole story, or you're getting a very, very, very opinionated view of that story. So I'm really not a fan of any of them. I highly suggest you guys don't be either. But anyway, after one too many sexual assaults, they let him go. I guess you can, be very racist on the show, and you can be very sexist on the show, and you can actually get away with a couple sexual assaults and still have your job at Fox News. But I guess like after when it starts getting into several sexual assaults, I guess it's too many. Bill O'Reilly, along with Fox News, they spent around $15 million settling cases of him sexually assaulting women. Just a terrible, terrible guy. But people are celebrating like, oh, he's finally off of TV. He's gonna go away. Blah blah blah. His time has ended, which really isn't the case. Like he made millions on Fox News. He got paid millions for leaving Fox News as a severance package. So I mean, he could just stack his money and then just sit on all that money and just retire, welcome to the sunset. Or since everyone gets their media from the internet nowadays, he could just be like me, like my broke ass. I went and got a MacBook, a microphone, and I do a weekly podcast where I got a decent little listener base too. And I'm pretty sure he can do the same thing. Like he can get all his advertisers from Fox News, bring them with him. So trust me, dude ain't about to start starving, dude. Like he's not about to fucking go broke because he lost a job at Fox News. He ain't working at Foot Locker or nothing. He ain't living paycheck to paycheck. He'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? The only way that I can see that this is a good thing if the victims of the sexual assaults can actually start going after this dude heavy now because he doesn't have Fox News to protect him. But he's a rich, like, powerful white man, so I don't think that he's gonna, like that shit don't matter. Like sexual assaults, he just fucking brush them things off. He ain't worried about that. One of the last stories I'm gonna get into, which is pretty much had all the woke community just simply a buzz. You know what I'm saying? So there was a guy, Steve Stevens, I think his name was, and he was the Facebook killer. He was, Facebook. There's a Facebook live video, I suppose, of him killing the elderly gentleman. He was doing Facebook live videos about, him ranting and raving, saying he already killed so many people, how he's blaming his girlfriend, he's blaming his mom. And this whole internet fame is probably one of the most dangerous things on the planet. Just the gratification people receive from likes and attention is going to be the downfall of a lot of people. It already has been the downfall of a lot of people, and it will continue to be so. Just to be able to just like wantonly murder someone just live online is fucking ridiculous. And then for the police officers to not be able to find this guy is also very ridiculous. Like if you have an iPhone, the police can find you. You can turn that motherfucking location off if you want to, but if they want to come get you and that motherfucking iPhone, not even an iPhone, if you have a phone that connects to the internet, you can put that motherfucking airplane mode. They're coming to get you. So, just senseless violence, man. Very, very senseless. Um, but it kind of got the woke community at a buzz because of course he had the one murder. Um, they really weren't like you really didn't hear anything else about him. You know what I'm saying? Till after he got on Facebook Live and started making those threats. When they found him, they commit suicide. There was no pictures of the body or anything, nothing like that. So people are coming to say it was a false flag about things that's going to happen soon. They're trying to distract you from something. I saw a thing on Facebook saying that he was a clone, that he's proof that they out here cloning motherfuckers. Look, man, I don't know if he was a clone. I don't know if it was a false flag. I don't know if it's a distraction. All I know is this: is the elderly man ended up dead, which is a very very sad situation. And you have to be very careful about this whole fucking instant gratification that social media brings us, man. It's people who put a picture up on Instagram and just sit there and just refresh Instagram fucking all day, see how many fucking likes and comments they gonna get. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here giving their body up just for some social media fame. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody sucking dick right now because the dude got a whole bunch of followers on Twitter and they want to be down. So be safe out here, man. Be very safe out here in these streets. And one last thing before I go, Serena Williams, she is rumored to be pregnant. Um, it saddens my heart because at first, they said she was married. I was like, fuck, I still might have a shot. But now that she's like married with children, I probably don't have a shot anymore. So I gotta find Ryan Destiny. If you hear this, or if anyone knows Ryan Destiny, let her listen to this podcast. It's me and you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's go ahead and make this happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and give up that success, all that money, and all that acting career, and just come and be miserable with me. You know what I'm saying? But this is it for the TDM podcast for this week. You can catch me on Facebook at facebook.com/Team Doomis, Instagram and Twitter at Long Live the Team. Uh, you can find the podcast at teamdoomis.podcast.com or live every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on primosounds.com. Like, share, comment, just pass the word around, man. I'm out here just preaching the word to people. You guys are my just follow. You guys are my apostles, whatever, and just help me spread the word, man, as best as you can. You guys have a great weekend. I will see you guys next week. Peace.